I wanted to walk through some of the factors that affect your law school admission chances. The biggest two factors, of course, are the numbers, your LSAT score and your GPA. Those by far have a disproportionate impact on your law school admission chances. However, there are a number of other factors as well that you don't want to neglect. These are also important to consider and do your best to maximize. You have your extracurricular activities that you did in undergrad. Those don't relate that much, but they're a nice to have sort of thing. Your personal statements are one of the biggest soft factors aside from your LSAT and GPA. So that would be your main personal statement, as well as a why our school essay that some schools like Yale, for example, require, and then any other addenda, your character and fitness disclosures, etc. There's also recommendation letters from professors, internship supervisors, bosses at work. All of those make a difference as well. And of course, you want to request those as early as possible. If you are an underrepresented minority, that could, of course, help your chances as well. Your work experience specifically, so your resume, if you had an internship, if you had a job, what did that look like? Were you a cashier somewhere? Were you a paralegal? Were you clerking somewhere as an intern? All of those things, of course, can help your application as well. There's any criminal or disciplinary record related things. Of course, those might hurt your chances, and so you want to do your best to address those and, of course, fully disclose those on your application where necessary, so you don't have any character and fitness issues later when you're up before the bar. If you lie on your law school application and you're found out later, that can actually affect your chances of ever practicing law. And of course, you don't want to have gone to law school for nothing. You want to be able to practice law most likely. Then there's also interviews. A couple of schools like Northwestern Law actually have interviews either on campus or with alumni. Those, of course, affect your application as well. You might have the opportunity to do unofficial interviews on law school campuses, and you can do that, of course, by emailing the admission office and asking to arrange some sort of meeting, a sit down, a conversation. Any notes they take from that meeting will go in your file, and so that's a chance to present yourself in a positive light. Then, of course, any alumni connections you might have. If you're a legacy at the school, if you have really rich friends or family who make a donation to the school, all of those could have an impact as well. So do your best to make sure that all of those things are in order. The biggest factor you can influence significantly aside from your LSAT and GPA is your personal statement. And so I would recommend putting maximal effort into your personal statement and starting it sooner rather than later, so you have the opportunity to make it the best possible piece of writing for yourself. And of course, have other people edit it, friends, family, professors. You can reach out to law school admission consultants or your LSAT tutors. Any of those people might be able to help you or at least give you some feedback. So those are the factors that go into your law school applications. I hope this was helpful. Please feel free to reach out if you need anything at all. Happy to help however I can.